Chapter 1 of The Splendid Outcast. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Tony Oliva. The Splendid Outcast by George Gibbs. Chapter 1. The Convalescent. Jim Horton awoke in high fever and great pain, but the operation upon his skull had been successful and it was believed that he would recover. Something as to the facts of the exploit of the wounded man had come to the hospital, and he was an object of especial solicitude by both surgeons and nurses. They had worked hard to save him that he might be alive for the decoration that was sure to come, and the night had brought a distinct improvement in his condition. The nurse still watched his breathing eagerly and wrote down the new and favorable record upon the chart by his bedside. Miss Newberry was not in the least sentimental, and the war had blunted her sensibilities, but there was no denying the fact that when the dressing was removed from his head, the patient was extremely good to look at. He rewarded her on the morrow with a smile. "How long have I been here?" he murmured hazily. 6 days, she replied, "but you mustn't talk." 6? Wounded? Shh. In the head, shoulder, and leg. But you're doing nicely. "Won't you tell me?" he began, but she soothed him gently. "Not now. Later, perhaps. You must sleep again. Drink this, please." Horton obeyed, for he found himself too weak to oppose her. It was very restful here. He wriggled his toes luxuriously against the soft sheets for a moment. If things would only stop whirling around. And the pain. But that seemed to cease again, and he slept. Indeed, his awakening was only to half consciousness. Other days and nights followed when he lay in a sort of doze, aware of much suffering and a great confusion of thought. But slowly, as he grew stronger, the facts of his present position emerged from the dimness, and with them a mild curiosity, scarcely lucid as yet, as to how he had gotten there. At last there came a morning when the fog upon his memory seemed to roll aside, and he began to recall one by one the incidents that had preceded his unconsciousness. There had been a fight. Some fight that was. Huns all over the place, in a ring around the rocks, up in the branches of the trees, every...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?